Sports. Today I'm joined with the old man.
Hello everyone.
Yes, a bit of a switch up this week, but let's get into the round of footy that was just had.
Good round of footy it was.
Interesting round before the finals. So on the Friday night we had our Bombers.
Disappointing again. I think that, I think a lot like last year, just not good enough. And I think that, I don't know if the list is good enough. I'll really tell you the truth. I don't know if our list is good enough. Next year's going to be interesting, but I think this week's going to be, it's a dead rubber for us, of course, but I think it's just going to be just a final nail in our coffin. A really bad season.
We need a key forward.
We need a Bontempelli. That's what we
Yeah,
need. We need a Bontempelli type, a tall midfielder that's going to get the ball. We need to get the ball out of the centre.
Yeah.
Let's be fair to him. He's
Yeah,
not getting the ball out of the centre.
We're struggling, but I feel like Sydney as well. They're not going as well.
No,
as
I think we
top
played them back into form. That's what we do. We played teams back into form.
The second half.
Second half.
First half we had double.
We didn't show up in the second half. We didn't show up. And I think that third quarter,
Killed us.
they scored too easy. It was just hard to watch.
Nick Martin had 32 and kicked 3.
But a lot of nothing kicks from the back line. Short kicks, nothing kicks. I mean, we don't penetrate. We've got no penetration with our foot. We don't penetrate. Caldwell's a good player, but he was handballing too much and getting intercepted. I think that's just kick it, mate. We just need to kick the football.
Yeah, we're struggling, but I feel like I don't know. It's never as bad as it seems. Never as good as it seems. So hopefully bounce.
I think
next year.
Look, 8 weeks ago we were
second
on the ladder,
yeah.
And to finish probably 11th or 12th, it's just not good enough.
But people would have said that we didn't play anyone. We haven't played anyone yet.
Well, you can't play who you can play, but I mean, when the pressure came, we weren't begging. It's simple as that. When the pressure came, I think the Carlton game was disappointing.
Yeah, that was shit.
That was really the start of the decline, I think, for us. We didn't turn up for the Carlton game, and we didn't turn up for a lot of other games after that. Melbourne didn't turn up. We should have won Melbourne. Should have beaten Melbourne. Geelong didn't turn up for that game. I think that we just, when the whips were cracking, we weren't good enough. Simple as that.
Yeah. Sydney, Isaac Heaney, he's having a ripper year. He killed us in that third quarter when they opened us up.
Especially with that Hayward. Hayward played
three.
well as well. Hayward
Kicked
kicked 3. Yeah, and it was.
He's not ninja too.
He was just in our face. That Florent was doing some things that
some good goals.
Yeah, some good goals. I think that they're a good side, Sydney, but I don't think they're going to win the flag.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I think their problem is they don't have any one up forward. Like Amadi, he's not. You can't really rely.
No, he's not a key forward.
Logan McDonald's been switching back and forward.
He didn't play that well on the weekend. McDonald didn't play that well.
Yeah, but I think their midfield's good. Obviously, you got
good
Warner,
midfielder.
Goulden, Heaney.
And that what's his name? Number 26. What's his
Parker.
name? Oh, he always had to do that against Essendon. Always plays good against Essendon. I don't know what it is.
He couldn't get a touch in the first half.
Can't get a kick against anybody else, but he plays good against the Bombers.
Yeah, so shit by us. But Sydney, I think they're. I don't know.
Well, they're one of the top teams, but I don't think they'll win the flag.
No.
They haven't got the side. No. The
Next
fan wanting.
Yeah. Next game we got Gold Coast and Melbourne. Melbourne smashed 9-goal win.
Well, the first loss at home. Second loss at home.
Because they lost in Brisbane. But
yes,
that's the Gold Coast. I think would be very disappointed. Hardwick,
especially after the week they had before against the Bombers. Good 1 point win. I think that had a bit of momentum going into that game, and they just didn't turn up.
No, they played shit. I think.
Shocking.
To be fair, I think Hardwick needs more than 12 months.
Yes.
I think another pre-season, another year under Hardwick, I think they'll be alright.
Interesting to see if Dustin Martin comes out of retirement to play for Gold Coast.
Surely not.
Maybe Rioli is heading up there.
Well, I think so, yeah. Everyone wants out of Richmond, though, so...
I think that...
Bolton requested a trade back home.
Baker wants to go home as well, so... Yeah. I think they're going to be struggling for... If Bolton goes, I think that they're done. Richmond for a couple of years.
More than that. Feel sorry for Taranto and Hopper.
Yes, well, they came with big...
expectations.
Big expectations, yes, they did.
But yeah, Melbourne, way too good.
They're a good side, Melbourne. Melbourne won the flag a couple of years ago, so...
But yeah, they've had a good... They have
had a lot of
injuries.
injuries.
Spine is huge. They've got a good spine. But they've had some obviously culture issues with Oliver, now Petrarca, all that in the news. Yes. But Gordon and Viney re-signed.
Viney played well on the weekend.
Yeah, 2 and 30.
Good player.
Tough, mate. Super tough. Gorn, probably All-Australian ruckman.
Best ruckman in the comp.
But that Tristan, what's his name from North? Tristan Cherry?
Good player.
He's almost just as good this year.
I reckon he might be the most improved player in the comp.
Yeah, he's good. But I didn't watch this game. But
what game was that?
Gold Coast, Melbourne.
Me either, but...
Melbourne too good.
Melbourne too good.
I saw highlights. So, Jet Over West, next game was Jet Over West versus Freo. Jesse Hogan
Keep going footy. Jesse Hogan.
6'4".
He's bloody played good, Jesse Hogan, this year. He's really come of age. He really has become one of the real premier power forwards in the comp.
But Freo, they gave it up. They good fight. They're a good side.
Good side, Freo, but they're out of the 8 now, and I think that they're going to struggle to make the finals. I'll tell you, if the results go against them this weekend, they are not going to make the finals, which is going to be very disappointing.
They'll second. But no, GWS, I like them. I like GWS.
They're a smoky GWS.
Yeah, I hope they win.
Big bodied side. I reckon they're a smoky.
Toby Green.
Good player.
Canelio's back now, so the midfield sort of settled. Their backlines, they've got Sammy Taylor.
That other Green is a good player as well.
He's a bull in the middle.
It is the big bodied side, I think.
Brent Daniels, underrated.
You need that in finals. Big body side.
Do you rate Brent Daniels?
Good player.
Kick 3. Had 30. Underrated, mate.
Very underrated.
Underrated.
We don't see much of him, let's be honest. We don't see much of him. That's why. Outside out of mind, I think.
Yeah, Melbourne. Brayshaw had 41. Andy. Sarong was good.
Good player, Sarong.
Yeah.
Essendon's got to try and get Sarong. Please, come on. Let's make it.
He's another small mid, though. We've got players like that. Caldwell.
But I think he's an elite small mid.
Yeah, he is.
He really... Well, Merritt's been doing some uncharacteristic things the last couple of weeks.
He's getting tagged. No one's helping him.
Getting tagged, but I mean, Perkins has been disappointing. Very disappointing. I had high hopes with Archie Perkins.
Now people want to trade him.
And I think Cox has come well, but look, he's a bit soft. He's a light body, but he can be anything. That kid. He's a lot of potential, but I think that Zach Reid has to really come of age this year. Otherwise, Essendon's got to stop investing in players that aren't producing anything.
Exactly.
I think that we invest so much in these players that we're potential, but like going on a couple of years ago, we can't allow this Zach Reid to be on potential, and just do nothing. We need to get some value for our trust in him, for our faith.
I reckon they'll come good. Patch 3rd year, 4th year, but yeah. So GWS too good. This game, I watched this game, especially the end. Collingwood versus Brisbane. Brisbane, that's taken a massive hit for Brisbane.
Gave it up, Brisbane. I think they should have won that game, Brisbane.
Collingwood just did what they're used to doing.
I think Collingwood's got them. Mentally, I think mentally after the grand final win, they just can't beat the Pies. No. The Lions.
Dacos though, fuck.
Good player, Dacos.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was soft and not that good, but he's probably
a lot of hard ball gets last week.
Probably the second best player in the comp.
100%.
Behind Bont, I reckon. Or maybe people could even say he's the best player.
I reckon Bontempelli's the best player in the comp by far.
Sidebottom was alright. I remember Sidebottom played alright. Pendles.
And he's still playing alright. They're still playing alright at their age. It's a testament to themselves.
The way Lockie in good form.
The way they prepare for games of football, I think there's a lot to be said.
Cam Rayner.
Cam Rayner's a good player. Really, he's come of age, Cam Rayner, hasn't he? I think he's the best player in Brisbane.
He's the number one pick. People forget
he's the number one pick, but I think that he's really showing why he's the number one pick. I think he's matured. He's got fit. He's got really fit. He's strong, professional.
It's like a Dusty.
And he's just good skills. Hard at it.
I still like Brisbane. I still think they're not probably going to make the 4 now, but I feel like they
on their day they can look. I think to be honest, it's out of Brisbane and the Doggies. I think.
Well, even if they don't make the 4, you reckon they'll both win it outside the 4?
My smoky is I think Hawthorn is the dangerous side. Hawthorn are the best performed team in the last 10 weeks. I tell you,
they are.
They're the best performed team in the last 10 weeks,
and
they are quick. They're hard. The forward line, that Gunston, he's gone into the bloody
Chol.
The lake. He's Choles. He's a good player. Look, he does some. They've got some match winners.
Dylan Moore, mate. He's there.
Dylan Moore, good player.
Yeah.
Hope he's not signed. Essendon's got to try and have a go at Dylan Moore. He's a good player.
Why would you leave?
Hard at it.
D'Ambrosio.
You wouldn't. And we let him go. I cannot believe it. Why wouldn't we give him a 2-year deal? I don't understand.
He's a gun.
He's a good kick.
Yeah. So Collingwood too good.
Too good.
Port versus the Crows. The showdown.
Well, the showdown was a bit of a fizzle last week. Adelaide didn't come to play. I think Adelaide was disappointing.
Yeah. Porter a good side.
Porter a good side.
Their midfielders.
But I just don't know about Port. I think they're a fair weather side. I think that 1 week they're good, next week they're bad.
Their midfield.
Their best is really good. Their bad is bad.
Like you got Butters, Rosie, and Horn Francis.
Horn Francis is. I had North Melbourne let him go. I don't understand why that guy was playing 2s at North Melbourne. I don't get it.
He's a match winner. That's what he is.
And he just runs all day. And he must be the fittest bloke in the AFL.
Horn Francis?
I tell you, he's the fittest bloke in the AFL. I see him at the back line, forward line, middle of the greens. He's everywhere.
He's gone.
He's
Can
every-
you
he's a
imagine
good
North Melbourne could have had Horn Francis and Harley Reid in the same team?
They should have fought harder to keep Horn Francis. They could have sold. They just didn't sell North Melbourne to him. I think that, it's disappointing that, of course, he wanted to go home, but you've got to try and make your club
I
attractive.
think he didn't want to go home. I don't know what was going on.
Well, what was going on with North Melbourne? I think it was the shambles.
They were just shit.
The club, they had no direction, and they lost a good player.
Dan Houston, 5 weeks.
Well, it's lucky he didn't get 10, to be honest. I'll tell you, the way the AFL tribunal was going, he's lucky he didn't get 10.
But do you reckon he got him high, or was him?
Well, I think it was the impact more than anything else.
That's him done.
It just looked bad.
Is that him done for the year now? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he won't play finals.
That's a big
and I think
loss.
that
That's a big
I don't
loss
know if
for
he'll
Port.
play for Port again.
No, he's gonna get traded. But apparently, he doesn't want to go to Melbourne. That was the thing.
Where does he want to go?
Because apparently Melbourne, he sort of said like, nah. Well, apparently Blues and Collingwood are like really interested. Blues apparently like very interested.
Well, they're Melbourne sides, aren't they?
I don't know how the Carlton could fit him in the salary cap though.
No. I think Carlton's. I don't think they're gonna make the final. I think St Kilda
St
beat
Kilda
them this
roll
week. I think St Kilda beat them this week, and
It's a danger game.
danger game. Look what St Kilda did to Geelong last week. I think that St Kilda's.
Yeah, watch that.
They always do this, St Kilda. When they
they-
can't make the finals, they just go and beat everyone.
So we'll move on to the next game then. St Kilda. So Geelong were up by 5 goals, I think, in the second quarter.
I just don't understand how this happens with St Kilda. When there's nothing to play for, they can't. Whenever all to play for, they don't play well, and when there's nothing to play for, they come out and show why they're tipped to be a good side at the start of the year. I think that
Cal Wilkie's a star down back.
must be frustrating. I wonder if Josh Bell, your mate's going to stay. I wonder.
No, he's gone.
The Hawthorn,
Hawthorn, I think, yeah. Him and Barras. And imagine they get them two down back.
I heard Barras is gone.
Gone, yeah, 5 years at Hawthorn.
Hawthorn, they offered him a 5-year deal.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Is he from Melbourne, Barras?
No, he's from Perth.
Gee whiz.
But they must be. I think they're offering him like mil.
They must. He wanted big money to stay at West Coast. Premiership player, of course.
A good player
A lot of
too.
experience.
He,
Big body.
He'll suit Hawthorn.
Oh, that's what they need. They need a big body backline.
Sort of like Mackay has been pretty. I don't know. His ball use is terrible, but
Shocking.
his 1-on-1,
Shocking.
I guess, is like not too. His marking ability. But did you see that Darcy Wilson, the first year player, number 22, St Kilda,
Good player.
runs just on the wing, runs,
player.
kicked 2, had 25,
Very fit. Good player.
quick, fit. Jack
They've
Steele
got some,
played
they've
well.
got some. Jack Steele's a good player. Good player, Jack Steele. I think he's been down a bit this year, but
Yeah, he's been down.
quality player, quality midfielder. That's why he's the captain. But I think it'd be hard to lose Josh Bradle. I think he's an
But you
emerging
never
player.
know, but if they haven't signed this long in the year, you
Yeah.
think they're gone.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. Maybe get the inside.
But
info.
they might. They apparently they're gonna offer him like 900. It's gonna be like because to get traded.
Who's going to offer him? St Kilda's going to offer him 900.
No, Hawthorn. He's gonna go on like a 900.
Well, they'll probably go then, wouldn't he?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money for a young player. I think he's proven himself.
But he's been
to
in the
be a
system for
quality
like
player.
8 years now.
Not that long, is he?
Yeah, he's like 26 now.
Is he?
Yeah, so
Well, he's been touring into a good place. Big, good size.
they're tall. It's good.
Yeah, good tall. Good skills. I think he's a good player.
He is. So, but Geelong's still gonna make the 4, I reckon. So they're smoke. I feel like Geelong are smoky as well to win it. If everything goes well,
I think Hawkins is a big loss.
no, if everything goes well, they'll win. I reckon. Because it depends on Dangerfield. If Dangerfield has a good series,
Well, I don't rate Dangerfield. Look, I just don't rate Dangerfield as the player that I think he's just. I think Dangerfield's past it, to tell you the truth. I think, quite honestly,
Yeah, he's not as good. He's not as good as he was, but
He's
he's
just-
instrumental in them winning the flag.
Stop, run. He's just. I don't think he's got it in him anymore to play 4 quarters of footy.
His skills are a bit average, but
Shocking skills.
their forward line is dangerous, and their back line's good.
We've got a good back line. I think
And
Duncan's still a quality player.
Their midfield's a bit
He sets
average.
him up a bit.
Alright. So we got the Bulldogs smashing North.
My smoke is the Bulldogs. I think they're
Oh,
going to.
they look good, mate.
I think they look very good. Eagle Hagen's really come of age. I
Darcy.
think that Morton.
Norton, yeah.
They've got Norton. They've got some good players up forward. Good players in the midfield. I think Bontempelli's best player in the comp.
Liam Jones.
Easy.
Rory Lobb down back. Has been
Rory
killing it.
Lobb is, yeah. I think that's been a good change for Rory. They were saying he was going to get a trade, mate, not long ago, and now he's come of age. But I think Eagle Hagen's been the most improved player.
Yeah, he's going to be a
He's
star.
going to
already
be a superstar.
What
Buddy
about,
Franklin,
what about Sam Darcy?
he could be anything, Sam Darcy.
He's
Marks at the highest point. I think he's a good player.
Yeah.
Good player.
Bulldogs are going to be.
They're going to be good in the next couple of years, Bulldogs. They're really good.
Yeah.
And that young fella, what's his name?
Up forward.
Up forward.
Waitman.
He's a good player too, Waitman.
From Beaky.
Little pain in the ass. But he's a good little... He's just a pest.
And you know who I like? Ed Richards in the midfield. Left footer. Red hair.
Yeah, red hair.
Drives the
He's hard
footy.
at it.
They got Libba.
Libba.
They're going to... But Bailey Dale off half back. Good player.
Good player, Bailey Dale.
But they're going to have to trade probably.
What's that young fella? That young fella that's
Down back.
No, he's like a little forward.
Riley West.
No, not Riley West. He's got like a European name. What's his name?
Garcia.
Garcia, yes.
I don't think he played on the weekend.
But he could be a good player,
Yeah,
Garcia.
he's from Perth.
Is he from Perth?
Yeah.
Good player. He had some knee trouble, but he's a good player.
He's good. He has a crack.
Yeah, I think they got the side. They got the side to win the flag this year. Like 2016, I think they got the side to really win.
They could make the 4. Yeah.
I think they can really put a stamp on it this year if they get a good run.
They've got a tough game this week though.
They've got to beat GWS.
They could miss the final still.
They could, and that's the crazy thing. But it's a very close competition. Yeah. Very close.
Hawks smashed the Tigers.
Hawthorn. That's been my. I've been telling you about Hawthorn. I've been talking about them up. The last 10 weeks they're the form competition.
Must be Sam Mitchell.
Team of the competition.
Sam Mitchell must be.
Sam Mitchell must be a good coach. But they've got good players. Look, they've had a lot of number 1 draft picks. A lot of good draft picks that are coming really to fruition.
Will Day though injured. That's a big out. He's their best.
What's his name? McKenzie.
Yeah, it's his second year.
Good player.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Hard, big body, more big body. They've got some good midfielders, quick.
Yeah, Newcomb and
Newcomb's a good player. Warble's a good player, but I think Moore's the pick of them.
Yeah, he's Day's the best player.
Who?
Will Day.
Yeah, Will Day's a good player.
That's what Essendon needs, a big midfielder like that.
And they still got that one forward. Lewis, is his name Lewis?
Injured. ACL. Imagine they had him.
If he had him, that's what I think. That's what they're screaming for a key forward.
They got that.
But Gunston's. He's turned back the clock, Gunston.
He only needs like 5 touches. He'll kick 4.
He's a good kick. Where's Bruce? Does he play?
Yeah, but he's like being the sub and stuff.
Well, they've got that experience around the real. And Dan Brazo's really been he's come of age.
People reckon he might make All Australian.
Well, I don't know about Australian, but he's come of age. I think Essendon will be kicking themselves looking at him playing. That skills are elite.
We needed that.
That's what you need off the halfback. I mean, Nick Martin.
He's probably better than Dan Brazo, though, I reckon. Nick Martin. You'd probably take Martin over him. Versatility wise as well.
I mean, Laverde.
That's why we need Reid to come good.
Laverde. How's he get a game? Please.
But Richmond they're
done. They put a fork in them.
I feel sorry for Uze though. Like he hasn't had the cattle.
He's just been hiding. It's hiding to nothing really. Dusty hasn't been. His heart hasn't been in it for a while. Rioli's going. You can see Rioli's just playing, just to get
money
touches. He's just trying to.
He's played alright. He's
played good, but he's just trying to get his price up. I think he's definitely gone. I think Bolton's gone too, which is going to be a sad
I think he requested a trade.
Yeah, he wants to go back to Perth.
But the good thing is they could get some. They could have 6 picks if all these players request trades. They could have 6 picks in the top 20.
But those picks are going to have to prove themselves again. Like this,
yeah, but like they're in a rebuild anyway.
Top picks are not guaranteed superstars. I mean, Scotty Gumbleton, I can remember him. He was number 3 pick and he didn't play a game for us.
Do you reckon Harley Reid's going to be a superstar?
Superstar. Why doesn't Essendon have a go at some of these players? They've got some money in the bank. Let's target some players this year.
Because West Coast, the next game, Blues smashed them with no forwards.
No forwards.
6 out.
West Coast, I think that how could this happen to a side that won the flag a couple of years ago? I don't know how they fell off the perch like this. Injuries is one thing, but I mean to sack the coach. It's not the coach's fault. I think the players just haven't turned up. They're basking in the glory of the AFL Grand Final too long, and I think they've forgotten how to play.
I think you know the Tim Kelly trade. They gave up like so much for him, and he hasn't
too much, and he has not been
Geelong. Tim Kelly, he hasn't played.
He should have stayed at Geelong. Tim Kelly, I reckon he would have been better off staying at Geelong.
Would have won a flag.
But I mean, sliding
hindsight's a beautiful thing.
Sliding doors.
But that's round 23. So how many tips did you get this round?
Only 4 this week.
I was 5.
My tips have been bad the last couple of weeks. Essendon let me down.
I'm ahead of you. Yeah, I'm not tipping Essendon.
West Coast let me down.
Or should I? Right.
Well, Essendon put a hook in them. The nails in the coffin. I mean, it's nothing to play for.
No chance.
No.
Last round of the year. Let's preview it.
Round.
So Friday night.
It's gone so fast.
I know. Friday night we've got the D's versus Collingwood. I think
Collingwood will win this.
Somebody
said the D's, but I think Collingwood.
Melbourne, just to a bit of a
risk.
Yeah.
Can Collingwood make the finals?
Nah, both. Nothing to play for. Dead rubber. But want to finish the year on the high.
Doesn't matter who wins, really, does it? I think Melbourne might. They get a bit of impetus from last week.
Melbourne win.
Yeah, I think the form will carry on. I think Collingwood got lucky last week just because Brisbane got mental scars. They just stopped.
The crowd got behind them.
Yeah. And that's what Collingwood can do. They can score quickly. And I think that once the crowd gets behind them, I think it's the thing they got mental demons against Collingwood.
Collingwood had a shit year this year. What was going on there?
Shocking year. I don't know what's happened there.
To like not make the finals.
But McRae's been full of excuses this year, so he should bring out a book this year. Excuse book. He had one every week.
Yeah, the umpires the other way.
Umpires. Blamed everybody but the players. But that's what happens when you're running premiers and you don't come to play.
Yeah,
I think it's definitely a hangover. Yeah. Definitely a hangover.
And now we've got Geelong versus West Coast at GM.
Well, Geelong by how much? I tell you, they win by 200 points the way West Coast are playing.
That's what I mean. They're going to finish in the 4 now if Geelong win that.
The percentage of they get a big boost this week.
This is a good Richmond versus the Suns at the G. Dusty's farewell game.
Suns.
I'm actually tempted to tip Richmond.
I'm tipping the Suns. I can't see Richmond. I can't see Richmond.
Even at the G, just they just.
Nah. I think Hardwick's gonna really.
They're paying $247, so it's not like terrible. Like, it's pretty good value.
Did you see him play last week?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they've got it in them.
Hawks versus North at Tassie.
Percentage booster for the Hawks.
You think Hawks win?
And they play finals, and they deserve to play finals.
They deserve it.
They're the form team in the comp, and I think that they could give it a look, mate.
You wouldn't want to play them.
You wouldn't want to play them. I think they could do a Doggies in 2016 and win 4 games in a row and win the flag. I can tell you that they could do it. I'm telling you, mate. They could do it. I'm not joking. They could do it. I've been saying it. Hawks. I hate Hawthorn. I hate them, but I tell you, you got to acknowledge good form. Talent when you see it. They got a lot of talented players in that list, and damn Brissy, I still don't understand how we gave them.
They'll give it a good run.
They'll give it a good shake. 4 games, that's all they need, and all you need is a bit of form at the right time, a bit of momentum, and you can. Doggies proved in 2016 they have to be the best team in the competition to win it. Yeah. 4 good games, and you're there. So I think that they're my smoky anyway.
Yeah. Then you got the Lions versus Dons Saturday night.
Well, boy, how far? We can't play away from home.
But it's an excellent thing to do to come out and actually
come out and give a good performance when there's nothing to play for.
Yeah, typical.
I think there'll be some players playing for their future. I think Laverde's one.
Nah, they'll keep him.
They'll keep him. Oh, gee whiz. Well,
Stringer.
Stringer will be playing for his future because I don't know. He hasn't turned up the last couple of weeks, and I think that Stringer's something about Stringer. I don't know. He just goes missing when the pressure's really on. He just goes missing. I think that he's a good player, but do we need him?
Yes. When he's on,
we do. We don't want to lose him. He'll stay at Essendon. Look, he'll stay at Essendon, but
it's just
we need to get more out of him. Get more out of him.
Sydney versus Adelaide at the SCG. Sydney win that.
Sydney win that, but Adelaide's a good side. They'll get a crack.
They'll be back next year, I reckon. Adelaide.
They'll be a good side. They've got some good players.
Match of the round, I reckon. Doggies versus Giants at Ballarat.
Well, I think the Doggies will get them. Doggies are the form team of the comp. I think they're the best team. They've got the best player, and I think that he leads them well. I think their forward line's too strong. I think.
Now, I feel like they're sinking well now. The 3 bigs down there.
Yeah,
that's when one of them gets off the leash every week. Yeah. You can't. No one can defend all of them 3.
Is it Morton? Norton.
He hasn't. He's because he got injured. He's been out for 10 weeks.
He's the one that gets off the chain.
He's like one of the best out of them.
Yeah,
so.
he is. He gets the benefit of Eagle Hagen really
coming
up his game.
And Darcy is 6 foot. He's like 208 centimeters.
Yeah, I think he's jealous. A lot of AFL clubs are jealous of that father-son because he's a ripper. Yeah. He really is a ripper. 6 foot 10. He can mark it at 16 feet. I tell you when he gets up in the air, no one's in it. No one's going to stop him. He can kick. Good kick for goal.
He's not bad.
Good player. Looks like his dad too.
Blues versus the Saints. This is going to be interesting.
Well, I'm going for the Saints. I think that the Saints are going to just. I hate the Blues. I hate the Blues.
But the thing is,
they lose their out. The Blues. They lose their out.
No. Free have to win. Free have to beat Port in Perth, which is like.
Well, I think Freo will win, and I think the Blues are going to miss out, and I think bad luck, Bossy. Bad luck because he's on second on the ladder.
But if the Blues miss out, like with that team,
they'll be carnage because they really should have won. But
they should be in the top 4.
Oh, they should be. But
they probably got the second or third best.
A lot like Essendon when it was found wanting, they just went missing.
But do you think they have the second best list in the comp?
No,
list wise.
No.
If you look at them on paper.
No.
Who's the best list?
The best list on paper, I think, is the Doggies, and the second is Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn's got a better list.
Brisbane, like spine wise, you got Wiedering, Curnow, Mackay, De Koning, Cripps.
Look, I'm not sold on Mackay.
Curnow?
Not sold on Curnow either. I mean, look, when the pressure came on in these big games, they've been found wanting. I think
Cripps is probably the only one.
Cripps is the only one that stood up. He's a good player. He's all Australian, Brownlow medalist, good player. But I hate the Blues. I really can't say anything good about him. So,
I'll probably tip the Saints too, I reckon.
yeah, the Saints will win.
And
They'll
then
win
you've
for
got Freo and Port at Perth.
And Carlton can't play Marvel. There's something about Marvel Stadium and Carlton that they just the dimensions of the ground. I don't know what it is, but they can't play.
And St Kilda played very well.
Very well.
There you go.
Very well.
And then Freo. I reckon I'm going to go Freo.
Well, this is the game. Fremantle, they have to win.
Port Adelaide already.
They have to win. Port Adelaide's already
top
set.
four. So
Top four, no matter what happens. I think they'll let Fremantle win. That's what they'll do. They'll let Fremantle.
But they could be playing for a home final though. That's the thing.
But they are smoky. Fremantle get in. They're a good side. Fremantle. No, they're better than 8th position. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
I reckon they're 5 to
8.
anyway. 5 to 8. Yeah, they can be anywhere. 8th position is just.
Do you reckon? So you reckon a team outside the 8-4 will probably win it this year? Or it's very.
I think the only team outside the 4 that can win it is Hawthorn. They're the only team that can win it from where they are.
What about Doggies?
Well, and the Doggies. Sorry.
But what if Carlton win, right? Hawthorn lose to the Doggies. Hawthorn lose. Oh no, Hawthorn are probably not going to lose.
Hawthorn not going to lose. So Hawthorn's going to make the finals. It's out of Western Bulldogs and Carlton to see who gets that 8th position.
It'd be good if
Fremantle.
It'd be good if you see like a Carlton Hawthorn final at the G.
Well, you see what happened to Hawthorn. Hawthorn gave them good. Look, Hawthorn's just too quick. I think Carlton lack leg speed. They lack leg speed.
They play a
Carlton.
shit brand of footy. They just kick it down the line.
They lack leg speed. That's the biggest problem. They got a good spine and good this, but they lack the leg speed that Hawthorn has, and Hawthorn exposed them the other week.
Yeah, they
Too
just
quick, ran them off their feet.
kick it down the line too much.
10 goals.
It's going to be interesting finish this season. See how the top 8 shapes up.
It's been a very heavy competition. It's been a very good. It's been a very good
don't know who's gonna
competition.
win.
I think the AFL should be. The game's in great hands. I think it's really going well.
Do you like watching it?
I like watching it. The footy's it's good. It's obviously frustrating that Essendon's where they are. Look, Essendon's been struggling for 20 years. It's been a while since we've gone. I just can't believe that we're such a great club. We're just not doing anything at the moment. And why aren't we? Our rivals, Richmond, Carlton, we've had to watch them win flags. Hawthorn.
I reckon when
What are we doing? Why aren't we going out and getting? We got to go out and get some people.
I reckon when we win a final
Tuck
eventually.
us some players and let's go. When's that going to
No,
happen?
but I'm saying when we do, I feel like
When we do, we're going to make the finals.
We'll go all the way. We'll go all the way.
We go all the way. We need to make the finals
It'll be
first.
like one of those years where we break the drought, but we win the flag as well.
This wishful thinking is just we've got to stop wishful thinking. As we've been struggling too long, we've got a massive supporter base. We demand success, and we want success, and we're going to go chase players. What are you doing? We can't sit on their heels anymore. Carlton going past us.
We'll be right.
Who went to get the 17 flags? We've got to get there before Carlton.
Ride the wave.
And the Pies. The Pies, look, they're hanging around too.
Alright, that's it full done, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Cheers to the old man for joining.
It's been great. Thank you.
Thanks guys, see you next week.
Bye-bye.